Every now and then I come across a movie in my collection that I really don't hear anybody talk about anymore, even though it's been almost 8 years since its release. And I feel the need that I should give this movie a little bit more attention. So let's do this. The Kingdom is yet another underrated movie that gets no attention, but I'm going to give it some attention and give it a little bit of notice. So, The Kingdom revolves around a team of FBI agents going to Saudi Arabia to find a mass murderer who is responsible for the deaths of 100 people. Most, if not all, were American. Okay? And once they get there, they find that the investigation is a little bit harder than it might seem, since they don't really have the authority to do much. And they have to kind of fall in line and follow orders, which is kind of bullshit, because, almost 100 people, 100 people were killed, and half of them were there. So they should be able to do anything they should to get the investigation solved. But, politics, talk, and stuff like that. This movie is great, okay? I love The Kingdom. Jamie Foxx is just one of my favorite actors, man. Him and Jennifer Garner are just awesome. And then you got Chris Cooper and Jason Bateman in here, and somewhat a cameo appearance by Jeremy Piven, who kind of provides a little bit of comedy relief, or comic relief, if you will, in this movie. This movie has a lot of good comedy. It's not like a full-scale comedy. It's like a joke here or a joke there. A little bit of... that was funny. In certain spots. It's not full-fledged comedy like a Battleship would be or something like that. Even though this movie is directed by Peter Berg, who will later go on to direct Battleship. But, yeah. Now, I do like the action in this movie. The action in this movie is nice. The camera is kind of shaky because it's kind of filmed on almost on a handheld stance. I know that's probably what they were going for. If you've seen, I want to say something like Green Zone, and how the camera moves a lot there, it's kind of like that. It's not really too annoying because they do show all the key scenes when they have to show something. So if something blows up, if there's a shootout, or if there's just something else fucked up, you're going to see all that on camera. So there's no worries about not seeing anything, you know what I mean? But, yeah. I mean, you have great acting all around, from Jason Bateman, Chris Cooper. Jeremy Piven's always a joy to watch because he's funny. Not in everything, but when he's there, oh, he'll make the time worth it. He will make it worth it, okay? And to just find these mass murderers and bring them to justice is all worth it in the end, though, because not only do you get a nice little development of characters between Jamie Foxx and this Saudi Arabian guy in the movie, who is a policeman, of course, but he also has a family of his own that he goes home to every night. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's a very well laid back story, even though it's kind of based on a true story, because it is dedicated to a couple of people. I forgot that part. I thought it was just a movie, but then I seen that at the end of the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, this was a true story, kind of. Interesting. But all in all, though, The Kingdom is a movie that should be watched, should be talked about a lot more, because it is a very good action thriller. And I'm going to give The Kingdom an A. So let me know what you guys think about The Kingdom down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What is your favorite underrated action thriller. Yeah, that might work. That'll work fine. So which is your underrated director action thriller down below, and I will catch you guys later.